What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So we are going to be doing a Like the Wind race in the Viper GTS-R Concept. It's been a while since I've used one of the Vipers, and I figured I would do it. So I will just go ahead and cut through the race and just show the replay. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all. All right, hey everybody, this is Rob Shack back again. So I guess you already saw that I already said hi, but from my perspective, I just did a whole race, so yeah, that's why I said that. So we are doing another Viper duel. This is the Viper GTS-R Concept versus the GTS. I'm playing the GTS-R obviously because they never put the GTS in this race. Completely dominated at the start. I was not expecting this. It started in first, so I thought I would have to play catch up for a while. That definitely did not happen because I mean his acceleration is just so slow, which I don't realize how slow the acceleration is of the GTS is until you start racing against it with another car. Like he ends up getting up to this speed. He's faster than me. He gains on me every time until he pits or if he hits another car going slower than him. But yeah, he's faster than me, but it's just his acceleration is very very poor. But that's fine because he has a really good top speed, so it works out. Um, he's flying, catching up to me ever so slightly right now because he still hasn't technically hit his top speed yet, but he's getting there. I also am racing the Skyline, GTR V-Spec, and the Supra, and the Esprit, and the Zonda. So they're just kind of a joke. But they make it interesting because they get in the way. They're just traffic. But yeah, so the Viper is now going faster than I am. I think he ends up staying. He might be faster than me on these corners. I'm not sure. But yeah, just about. Like I think I stay 1 mile an hour ahead of him, but then he easily catches me and passes me. But so I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support. These Like the Wind races are so much fun to do. I enjoy seeing top speeds of cars, but I also just kind of enjoy seeing what the Viper's AI will do because he kind of has the potential to totally screw up these races or do them really well. This race, well, I'll let y'all watch it. I will give you a hint. I just think really stupid at the end of the race, so you can, if you get the gist, you can go to the end and just see me do something stupid at the end of the race. But yeah, so this car is really fast. I've used it before. I used it in the normal car races. I think they were the normal car ones, where I think it was I think it's called the Polyphony Digital Cup. The one where you can't tune your car, but it's a series, not an endurance race. And this car did really, really well. An interesting thing to note when you tune this car up is you don't get all the tune-up options of a normal car. I think because it's a concept, all you can get is the naturally aspirated tune-up and the lightweight thing. I'm pretty sure that's it. And then the transmission and stuff like that. But like all the engine balancing, racing chip, all that stuff is not even available for this car. So it tops out at 960 horsepower, and that's including the oil change extra 50 horsepower. So it's pretty good. It's probably not as fast. It isn't as fast as the GTS, but that's because the GTS is a real car. I mean, as you can see, he's gaining on me. And he doesn't even have a change in his tuning of the transmission, so he probably could go a little bit faster if he wasn't in the red zone. What's it called? I don't remember what it's called, where you're over revving your car. But yeah. So it's a good car. I really enjoyed using it. We're about to come up on the Zonda. I pretty much just try to drive this race normally because I like racing against the other Viper, but I put really good tires on, and so as a result, I don't need to pit as soon as him. But it's probably also why he's faster than I am. But yeah, he's been gaining on me ever since that first lap where he was like accelerating. He's been gaining on me ever since. Um, my steering on my controller was slightly to the right because I just noticed that I was going into that wall. I tried to help the Viper here by moving the Zonda out of the way, but it didn't work. Really hoping I could make the Viper stay with me, but then he pretty much just screwed himself up by doing what he always does, where he just nails the cart. And so I'm still going 236. He's now going 190. It's amazing how much of a difference that makes to hit. The fact that they do that makes this race so much more possible for a slower car. Because, like, the Viper ends up just, I mean, it takes him pretty much all the way until the next straightaway to even get back to what his normal speeds are on the corners. And so I'm like, you kind of hurt yourself a lot there. He really did. He's now 7 seconds behind me when he was like 1.5, not even a half. But this Viper looks so good. I wish that this was a real car, but it's not. But I like the way the new Viper looks and all the rest of the generations of the Viper. It's just funny to see this one because I'm like, this car's been in every Gran Turismo game since this one, and I'm, except for Sport, because Sport's a little bit different. But I would love them to actually make that car because it looks so awesome. Alright, so now we are coming up on, I just lapped the Esprit. The Viper's coming up on the Esprit. Zonda just got destroyed by the Skyline. I wish I didn't brake approaching the corners like this, because then you could really see how fast they could end up staying if you hit them. There's a lot of experiments you could do if they didn't brake on these corners. But yeah, so the Viper hit another car, so he's going even slower. Well, not slower than when he hit the Zonda, but I'm still losing him. So yeah, I do some stupid stuff at the end of this race, but the race is pretty normal for the rest of the time. I don't pit for a while because I put on just not super slick tires, but slick tires. Kind of like that camera angle when you're in the right side. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this game was just so good. Amazing game. But yeah, the Viper is really good. I think my max is 248 with this car. So let me know in the comments what your best time is with the Viper GTS-R Concept if you've done it. I just am curious because I don't think I know fully what I'm doing with tuning these cars. So I just kind of do like the simplest thing, and then I do some gear modification and stuff like that. But I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah. So I think Viper's approaching the pit. So yeah, I'm trying to think if I have anything else to really say at this point. I don't think I have anything else really to say. So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to check out the end of the video where I do stupid things, and yeah, it's funny. So I won't spoil it. But thank you guys for watching, and be sure to enjoy and like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You look great.